2024 is widely believed to be the year that we finally see a successor to the Nintendo Switch released by Nintendo. But does the recent news about new SKUs of the Nintendo Switch OLED, Nintendo Switch Lite, and original Nintendo Switch have anything to do with it? Maybe. So for those who don't know, last Thursday, August 31st, Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct where they mostly featured Super Mario Bros. Wonder. But at the end of that Direct, they did showcase that they're now releasing a new SKU of the OLED version of the Switch, specifically branded for Super Mario Bros. It's quite beautiful. It's an all-red SKU. It's kind of simple, but they do have a few shout-outs to the plumber himself within the dock and other parts of the console. But today, September 5th, 2023, Nintendo also announced a pack-in of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in the original Switch SKU. So this is the non-OLED model. So you'll be able to get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the original Switch, or you can get a Nintendo Switch Lite with Animal Crossing as well. Both the the light blue or pink versions of those consoles. So now the question is, what could be going on here? They're currently looking at 3 new retail strategies to potentially get as much inventory moved before the holiday and during the holiday. So why? Well, I think the answer is more simple than we might think. I think it's very clear that they're trying to clear out inventory for what will surely be a change of strategy for 2024. Obviously, before holiday seasons in the past, they've come out with new versions of the Switch, but I don't recall them having so many different SKUs at the same time. And I think that's, again, twofold. I think it's very clear that they're trying to empty past inventory. And I think they're also targeting that potential record-breaking sales number of 155 million units sold. I just saw on early August, that the Switch has sold roughly 129 million units. And if there's ever a way to get that number boosted quite quickly, it's creating new SKUs and targeting different markets with those SKUs, specifically before big tentpole seasons, such as the holidays. So you have the holidays coming up, you have a bunch of new SKUs with pack-ins, you have a lot of incentives. This is classic retail and trade promotion tactics. And just so you know, my background is specifically in retail and brand management. I used to help run the Sensodyne Pronamel brand for the US. So this is type of strategy you'll see in any traditional consumer good venture. So yeah, my takeaway is this is them trying to get as many Switches sold, but at the same time, I do think it's a hint that come 2024, we may be seeing a new piece of hardware. Now, this doesn't mean that they'll stop selling the Switch. In fact, we very well may see a new SKU of the Nintendo Switch hit the market shortly before this new Nintendo console comes out. They've done similar things in the past with the 3DS and so forth. But that being said, I do think this is perhaps their last remaining strategy, specifically from a retail perspective, to move units before they do move over to the next piece of Nintendo hardware. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not perfect. That is clear. Ask my wife. But what do you think? Do you think this is a sign that the Nintendo Next or Nintendo Switch 2 or whatever it is, I'm rooting for the Super Switch, comes out? Do you think we'll hear something potentially in this rumored Nintendo Direct that's supposed to happen in September still, even though we just had one? I'm not even going to touch that. Maybe. I would think we hear about it a few months before they announced a release date, but who knows when that would be. And I really want to think they would want to interrupt momentum for this current Switch by announcing something new, at least before this holiday season. But again, I am not perfect. Could be very wrong. Let me know your thoughts below, and thanks for following, thanks for watching, and if you enjoy the content here, as always, subscriptions are appreciated. Have a wonderful rest of your day.